Hi, I'm Madeleine and welcome to Wild Dish. So summer is just around the corner and I love cooking outdoors. So I'm going to be making for you my bunless burger with tomato relish and kale salad. It's super fresh and we're using loads of colourful ingredients and it's packed full of flavour. So I've got 500 grams of beef mince here. Pop that into a bowl. And with beef, try and always go for quality. So try and get grass-fed, grass-finished or organic beef as much as possible. So just ask your butcher where it's come from. So we're gonna add to this some tomato puree, some smoked paprika, to give it a nice smoky, spicy finish, and also some cumin. Finish that off with a nice big pinch of sea salt. And then we'll mix this all together. I'm gonna get my hands in there. So just keep combining everything together until it's fully mixed. And then we're gonna roll this into 4 equal-sized patties. So just grab a good handful and then just start rolling it in your hand. And then we're just gonna pop them in the fridge for about half an hour. So we're gonna make the kale salad, and I'm just gonna basically take off these stalky bits here because they're just a bit too chewy. So I'm gonna kind of thinly slice it. So we'll pop this kale to the side and we're going to make a very flavourful dressing. So we've got some olive oil, we've got a little bit of vinegar, some honey for a bit of sweetness, and then we're going to crush 1 garlic clove in there. Add in a nice pinch of salt, bring out the flavours, smelling beautiful. So once that's fully combined, we can add it to the kale. Give it a stir through. And this is when we give the kale some love. So we're going to give it a good massage. And what that's going to do is help break down the kale, help it absorb all the flavours. So the kale salad's done, so we'll just leave that to marinate and we'll toast the sesame seeds. What you're looking for is that nice golden brown colour. And you want to watch them because you don't want them to burn. So you can see that they're starting to go golden, so I'm just going to turn off the heat and just let those cool down and they'll become nice and crunchy. We're going to make the tomato relish, so we're going to need 4 beefy tomatoes. Now you want to get a really kind of soft one, that's what you're looking for. That's going to have the most flavour. So we're just slicing them into little chunks. To this we're going to add 1 chopped shallot. So we're keeping it raw, so just take off the top and bottom. So we're going to chop it up quite finely. And then some fresh coriander, chop that up finely. And if you don't have any coriander, you can just use parsley instead. To this we're going to add a pinch of salt, some cayenne pepper for a little kick, some cumin seeds, and then some balsamic vinegar. Mix this together. Everyone loves a bit of tomato in a salad, and this is just packed full of flavour. So the patties are out and they've been marinating in all those spices, so really soaking that in. And then I've just got this griddle pan nice and hot. Just put on a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick. Hear that sizzle. So we're going to be cooking for them for about 3 to 4 minutes each side. What we're looking for is golden on the outside and then just a teeny tiny bit of pink in the middle. Totally up to you. If you like them cooked all the way through, you can cook them a bit longer, but I like them on the rare side. So I'm just going to give these a turn. Look at that. Beautiful griddle mark. You've got to serve a bunless burger on the board. You've got to make it look nice and meaty. So we've got the tomato relish. I'm going to add the sesame seeds into the kale salad. Right, these are looking good and smelling unreal. It literally makes me so excited about summer and barbecues. And then we're going to finish this off with a little bit of sauerkraut. There you have it, my bunless burgers with tomato relish and kale salad. Healthy eating just got exciting. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Wild Dish because it is awesome, and I'll see you next time.